Hi there. Vlog number 1. Few people simultaneously told me that I should start a vlog and talk not only about the businesses that I have, but also about myself and what I do in general, what interests me besides weddings, engagement rings, and a few other things that I'm primarily promoting on my channel. And I thought, what would be the best place to start? And the best place to start is, of course, right now. This blog is primarily for you, my followers out there, to just give you an idea who I am, actually. This vlog is also for my future self. To see myself, let's say 2-3 years from now, maybe more, to see what I was about, what I was interested about, and things like that. It's going to be recorded with whatever camera I have at the moment in my hands, like Henri Cartier, Bresson. I think I put few names together, but anyway, famous photographers Cartier-Bresson said once that the best cameras that you have is the one that you're holding right now, the one that with you. At the moment I'm at the beach, at the Long Beach, kite surfing, and that's the thing that I would say partially describe me on who I am and what I do. I started doing this kite surfing thing, and you can see around there's a few people out there doing the same things. We actually don't have any good winds at the moment. That's why I decided to sit down and record the video. So I started this thing like about 3 years ago, and by started, that would be overestimate for sure. I bought the equipment, I went to the beach, thought myself that I can do this on my own, launch it. I think I was dragged by the kite for a few hundred meters for sure. Got scared, to be honest, because it turns out it's a very powerful thing and it can injure you and sometimes even kill you. So I just dropped this idea overall, but I kept the kite. Kept the kite until one of my friends told me, oh, there's a girl who knows what to do. Her name is Sveta, and she's, by the way, somewhere there. And here she is, and she can teach you, she can guide you through the process and show you what you can actually do with this thing. So I met her. We took 2 days of lessons, about 8 hours or so, and she finally launched me on kite, and I was actually finally able to stand, to control it properly, not to be scared of it, to control the wind. And today is actually a very special day for me because I finally rode for extended amount of time, and by that I mean about 15 seconds or so, which is pretty good for me, because you haven't, as I mentioned, you having a hard time launching this thing and controlling this in the air. You having a hard time launching it from the sand, and then when you actually going into the water and you have this 3 energies together that you should be able to control, that's when the problem started. Few things, few background histories, I would say. I've been doing some sort of sport for pretty much my entire life. I've been swimming professionally for I would say like 10 years or so. I've been doing the mountain biking, downhill, snowboarding and stuff. And I thought at the beginning it's sort of similar to snowboarding. But the coolest part about kite surfing is that you going into the water, and you cannot really predict what's going to happen. And by that I mean, when you're snowboarding, you can read the slope, you can see where the snow is, you can kind of predict where you're going and what you're going to do about it. You can control all the forces. The main force in the snowboarding, that's basically your what is the physical effect of it? I mean the downforce, basically. It's not a downforce. Притяжение on Russian, whatever it is. But basically, by the grade of the slope, look at this beauty over here. By the grade of the slope, you can control the speed. You can figure out what you're going to do. And over here, you have the wind. You cannot really see it. You can only feel it. It's changing once in a while, so you have to react on this. You have to control it. Not it, your reactions to this, to it. And when you're actually in the water, again, you cannot predict the next wave. It's just not possible. So at the beginning, you're trying to control a bunch of the things together, and finally you come into the conclusion that you cannot really do this. You just have to be in a very meditative state. You have to be in the moment, and you have to react like you have to react to the moment of it. It's pretty much like racing the car. If you on the racetrack, and I do race the cars, I do race the karts as well. Especially before pandemic, we used to do this quite often. But when you are out there on the racetrack, you can be somewhat fast if you're thinking where you're going to brake, where you're going to turn, and a few other things. But if you want to be really fast, you just turning off your head and you just going with the flow. You just going by the feel of it. And that's what I found over here, kite surfing, and I do really love it. It's super, super hard. Honestly, I've never tried anything harder than this, and I wanted to drop it for a few times, for sure. The thing that keeps me going is the hardness of it, actually. I thought, like, if I can go through this, I can learn a bunch of things through the process, and I can apply this new knowledge to the other things that I do, including the wedding photography and videography business, including the jewelry business as well, and a few other ideas that I have in my mind. So this vlog naturally I talked through the kite surfing, but not only. I also talked about the part of myself, and that's what I'm going to do with this vlog. Actually, I'm gonna talk you through my other things, my motorcycle adventures, my cycling, pretty much everything that I can share, because I never really was down to sharing my personal things, the things that I do like to do. I have no idea why, but a few things recently happened, especially all of them happened in the Burning Man pretty much. And this year they stayed with me. They changed quite a lot of things in my head. And I changed my decision about it. I do really want to share it. Most of my friends speak in English. Unfortunately, some do not. But I hope with the new technology, as the Yandex just launched, they will be able to watch these videos. No one knows where it's going to lead, but I'm pretty sure it's going to lead somewhere to the beautiful place. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being part of my beautiful day that I do enjoy. And I'll see you in the next vlog.